Hello, students. We are going to study the chapter Memory in Psychology. This is your third chapter in Unit 1, Semester 1 in Psychology subject. It's very interesting and it will help you in your personal life also. Meaning of memory. In layman terms, memory is usually considered as what we have in our mind. आपकी यादाश्त, आपकी समझने की शक्ति, याद रखने की शक्ति, that is usually you call it memory. But according to psychologist point of view, memory is the process of maintaining information over time. Matlin 2005 means you have the information. You have gathered the information from different sources, but for how long you can maintain that information in your mind. Memory is the means by which we draw on our past experiences in order to use this information in the present. According to Sternberg 1999, means memory एक ऐसा तरीका है जिसके द्वारा हम अपने पास्ट एक्सपीरियंसेस को जब ज़रूरत पड़े उसको प्रेजेंट में यूज़ कर सकते हैं. मीन्स यू हैव स्टोर्ड समथिंग इन योर माइंड and whenever you are required to do so, you can recall that from your system. Memory is the term given to the structures and processes involved in the storage and subsequent retrieval of information. In a nutshell, this is the term which is given to the structure and processes. It is just like a computer. Here structure is the hardware of the computer and processes is the software of the computer. So brain is also compared to our computer system. Structures means your hind brain, lower brain, forebrain, midbrain, and processes mean whatever the goes on inside that, means your thinking, reasoning, your ability to solve the problems and decision making and so many things. Whatever workings that is done by the your skull, your brain, your mind, that is known as the processes involved in the process. And here the word has been used, storage means what you have stored in your mind or the brain. And here is one more word, retrieval. Retrieval means whenever there is a need, you can bring that back. Means जब आपको ज़रूरत पड़ती है आप उसको वापस अपने दिमाग से खींच सकते हैं. For example, you have learned one topic last week, and now somebody, your teacher is asking now, just tell me the meaning of that thing you have learned in the last week. So if you are able to recall that thing, it means you have a good memory. Memory is essential to all our lives. Without a memory of the past, we cannot operate in the present or think about the future. We would not be able to remember what we did yesterday, what we have done today, or what we plan to do tomorrow. Without memory, we could not learn anything. Here, memory is concerned to retaining the things in your system, in your brain. Means if you are not able to retain the things in your mind, the life will not be easy for you. You have the forgetting problem, and whenever there is a need, you are not able to retrieve the things. It means whatever you have learned, that is all in vain. Memory is involved in processing vast amounts of information. This information takes many different forms. Example, images, sounds or meaning. Means how you have gathered the information, how you have stored the information. That can be in the form of images, in the form of sounds, or the meaning given to the thing. For how we have We have heard from many people that whatever I want to convey you, you have not received the same thing, but you have understood something else. It means the meaning that is perceived by that person is different. सो यहाँ पर हम सिंपल में अगर बात करें तो मेमोरी जो है वो स्टोर क्या करती है। आप किसी की, जैसे आपने किसी आदमी को देखा था तो उसकी शक्ल, उसकी इमेज के फॉर्म में, अगर आपने कोई चीज़ देखी है तो उसकी उसकी जो शेप है वो आपके माइंड में स्टोर हो जाती है। साउंड्स, जैसे म्यूज़िक आप सुनते हैं या किसी कोई और तरह की साउंड है, तो वो सारा आपके माइंड में स्टोर हो जाता है और तब जब आपको ज़रूरत पड़ती है यू रिकॉग्नाइज, यस दिस इज़ अ सॉन्ग आई हर्ड, दिस इज़ द वॉइस ऑफ दैट बर्ड। तो वो कैसे पता चलता है, क्योंकि आपने पहले से वो मैटर स्टोर किया हुआ है इन द फॉर्म ऑफ स्टोर साउंड, और जब आपको ज़रूरत पड़ती है या जब आपको लगता है उसको रिकॉग्नाइज करना है, वो ऑटोमेटिकली उसको रिकॉग्नाइज कर लेता है। और द मीनिंग समथिंग लाइक when you have understood something, one word, अब वन वर्ड का बड़ा सारा बहुत लंबा मीनिंग हो सकता है कई बारी। one word is there, thank you, but how that person has said say thank you to you, so there is a meaning behind that. Now we talk about the stages of memory, because stages of memory will help you in understanding the concept more clearly. According to psychologists, there are three stages of memory: encoding, storage, and retrieval. Here, encoding means the matter you have received from your sense organs, how you receive the environment, how you receive the matter from the environment through your sense organs. Then, when you have received the information, you store in your mind, that is a storage, and whenever there is a need, you bring that back, that is the retrieval. Now, encoding, it refers to the first stage of memory in which information is recorded and registered for the first time in order to be used by the memory system. The external stimulus generates neural impulses in sensory organs during encoding, which helps to receive the information and process it in different areas of the brain in order to derive a meaning and represent it to be processed further. Information is recorded and registered for the first time so that it becomes usable by our memory system. In encoding, incoming information is received and some meaning is derived. Means it is just like the computer system. जैसे हम कंप्यूटर पे कोई भी चीज़ टाइप करते हैं, उसके कीबोर्ड के थ्रू उसके अंदर एंटर होता है, उसके बाद क्या है कंप्यूटर स्टोर्स द इंफॉर्मेशन इन द बाइनरी यूनिट्स। तो एनकोडिंग में वट एवर इंफॉर्मेशन हम रिसीव करते हैं थ्रू आईज, थ्रू ईयर, थ्रू नोज, थ्रू टंग, through our skin, it means all the information that we have gathered, that is encoded in the brain in his own language, and it is registered in your brain, and so that it can be used later on whenever there is a need. And meaning is also derived from that. What is the meaning of this? If you have heard some words from your friends, you will definitely give meaning to that, why he is saying such words to you. If you are smelling some foul smell, you must give the meaning from where this foul smell is coming. In the same way, the information gathered from other sense organs, you don't take as it is, but you definitely give meaning to that. Storage. It is a second stage of memory. Information which was encoded must also be stored so that it can be put to use later. It is stored. The encoded information is stored for further use whenever there is a need. Storage refers to the process through which information is retained and held over a period of time. Basically, it is a process by which we retain the information and keep it in the brain for further use whenever there is a need. Retrieval. Retrieval means bringing the information back from the storage. It is the third stage of the memory. Information can be used only when one is able to recover it from his or her memory. If I am not able to recover the information, then it means the retrieval is failure. It refers to bringing the stored information to his or her awareness so that it can be used for performing various cognitive tasks. Here, cognitive tasks means, as we have studied here, that the cognitive psychology is also there. Means reasoning, problem solving, decision making. These are the terms which we used under the cognitive tasks. The works done by our brain. That is a cognitive work, cognitive tasks are there. So that we have studied about the three stages of memory. First is the encoding, storage and the retrieval. इन सिंपल से कि जब भी हम कोई इंफॉर्मेशन लेंगे, अगर आपने बुक पढ़ी है तो उसको आपने पढ़ने के बाद उसको मीनिंग दिया होगा ज़रूर, और उसके बाद आप उसको 2-3 बार रिवाइज करोगे ताकि वो आपके दिमाग में स्टोर हो जाए। और जब वो स्टोर हो जाती है तो दोबारा जब सेकेंड डे आपको क्लास में पूछा जाता है तो उसको आप क्या करते हो, उसको आप बैक करते हो. दैट इज़ द प्रोसेस ऑफ रिट्रीवल. ओके, तो दिस इज द वे हाउ द मेमोरी वर्क.